Because the March on Washington was such a historical event in the Civil Rights Movement, we have created a game for you to be able to experience the event to the fullest extent. Before the game, we will give you some key points about the March on Washington. The March on Washington played a key role in the Civil Rights Movement. Some witnesses say that the march was life-changing and a sight to see, and Martin Luther King's speech given at the march is still one of the most famous speeches in U.S. history today.
In our game, you choose your own character. The character would follow you around and go through an animated version of the March on Washington.
Once you have chosen your character, you are ready to start the game.
Throughout the whole game, they will come to tasks and questions to complete in order to get to certain areas or move up in levels.
If the question or task is not completed correctly, they will face a punishment from that time period.
By doing this, it not only allows them to be immersed in the event, but it also allows them to gain more understanding and information about this time period.
In the questions and tasks, you might see a speech from the march, like Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech.
You might be given documents and have to decide what role they played in the march.
Or you might just be given a trivia question about the march.
You will run into many different people at the march while playing the game. Some might be influential figures in the Civil Rights Movement. From them, you'll hear their recollections of the event and learn what they thought about it.
Throughout this game, we hope that you will feel like you have a more immersed experience of the march and actually feel a part of what happened on that day in 1963.
Created using Powtoon.